Good morning, everyone, and good afternoon if it is afternoon where you are. Good evening if it is evening where you are. We are live on Optimal Vision Recruitment Services UK and SG Education Nigeria Limited. And what we're doing this morning in the UK or from the UK is to discuss about study abroad. A lot of people want to study abroad. A lot of students, their parents, their guardians want their wards or their children to study abroad. A lot of mature students want to study abroad. A lot of others who may not be mature students, but they are aspiring to attain a degree abroad are looking for information, accurate information, genuine information on what to do to be able to study abroad, get admission, pay their fees, and successfully navigate what it takes to be able to fly to the UK, to Poland, to Cyprus, to Canada, to Belgium, to Spain, to Holland, to Czech Republic, to Germany, to Australia, to USA, to Canada, to start a new life, a new academic life, a new academic career. So the purpose of this live session this morning is to give you pointers as to what you need to do to be able to achieve this goal, either as a mature student or as the parent of a student or as someone who is interested in just furthering their education for the betterment of their lives. The very first thing you need to think about is how much funds do I have available for this study abroad project? Because the amount of money you have available to you, the funds you have available to you, will determine the country that you would successfully be able to go to. Because there are countries that it is easier to get to when you have low funds. I might use Nigerian Naira here. When you have between 2 to 3 million, there are countries you can easily get to. When you have between 3 to 5 million Naira, there are countries you can get to easily. And then when you have between 5 to 10 million Naira, there are countries you can get to easily. Even when you have between 1 to 2 million, there might be countries that you might be able to squeeze yourself to get into. May not be easy, but it's still possible. Might be tough, but possible. So that's your first concern. Your first concern is to find out how much have I got. So how much you've got is going to determine whether you should be looking for admission to Cyprus. Cyprus is two. There's Southern Cyprus and Northern Cyprus. Northern Cyprus, the fees are always cheaper. Southern Cyprus, the fees are always a bit higher. So you have to think about, should I go to Cyprus? Should I go to Poland? Should I go to Lithuania? Is it Holland? Is it the United Kingdom? Or could it be Australia? Could it be USA? All of these countries, whether you choose to go to either of them, is dependent on how much you've got. Because what is going to cost you to go to Poland is not what is going to cost you to come to the UK. And of course, what is going to cost you to come to the UK might not necessarily be what it's going to cost you to go to Canada or Australia or USA. So the first thing is finance. How much have you got? And when you have that idea of how much you've got, the next logical thing you want to think about is, what program of studies do I want to do? Do I want to do a bachelor's program? Or do I want to do a master's program? Or do I want to think about maybe a PhD? Those things you need to think about. And then another question you need to ask yourself is, do I want to continue with my field of studies where I started from, or do I want to change direction? Say, for example, you started your academic career as a science student, but then the science is not what you really like. So do you want to move on to social sciences, maybe to arts, maybe to business? Or maybe you started the other way around, business, arts. Do you want to move to sciences, social sciences? Do you want to become a nurse? You want to become a doctor, a pharmacist, a social worker, physiotherapist, an occupational therapist? Do you want to be an entrepreneur, an IT personnel, a cybersecurity guru? All of this you have to think of, because it is your career. It is your academic career. It's your academic journey. You must not, and I have to emphasize this, you must not allow yourself to be dictated to by friends and family, because eventually it's you that is going to study. It's you that is going to do the work that is involved. So if you're thinking of studying abroad, you need to ask yourself, 1, how much money have I got? 2, what program of study do I need to do? And then 3, what are my aims of going abroad to study? Do you want to go abroad to study and then come back home to your country, to Nigeria, to Ghana, to Kenya, to Uganda, to Zambia, to Mozambique, to Zimbabwe, to South Africa, to Cameroon, to Benin Republic, and so on and so forth? Do you want to just go study and come back? Or you want to study and then stay behind in Europe, in America, in Canada, in Australia, in New Zealand? What do you want to achieve? Because that's going to help you to be able to decide on the program of studies that you're going to do. Because if you decide you're going to do a program of studies that is not very, very lucrative in Europe, in America, in Australia, in New Zealand, then you end up finishing the program and you have to go back home to your country. But if you do a program that is lucrative, a program that is in demand, a program that everybody is looking for, then you will end up finishing your program and then you have a job in the country and then you'll be able to stay behind. And that's something that you need to think about before you start applying for studies. So do you want to be someone who is going to study and then go back to your country? Your decision. Do you want to study and then stay behind and make a better life for yourself? Then you also need to factor in that when you are deciding on what you're going to do. From experience, healthcare-related programs like nursing, pharmacy, medicine, physiotherapy, they are in demand all over the world. Engineering programs like civil engineering, construction engineering, IT engineering, and so on and so forth, they are in demand all over the world. Programs like cybersecurity, information technology, cybernetics, and all of that, anything having to do with internet and computer-related programs, they are very, very, very lucrative. You need to look at your academic stance, look at what you are able to achieve, and then decide to be able to do what you want to do. So basically, the ball is in your court. You have to decide whether you want to go for a nursing program, go for a pharmacy program, social work, physiotherapy, or you want to do civil engineering, architecture, construction engineering, cybersecurity, information technology, and all of that. It's your decision. So this various steps are what you need. And then after you've identified all of these, you now need to think about, how do I go about getting admissions? And that's where Optimal Vision comes in. That's where SG Education Nigeria Limited comes in. We are here to help you, to support you, to assist you, to guide you in getting your admissions, in most cases without any service charge, getting your admissions, supporting you with visa guidance, and helping you to be able to achieve your goal of studying in Cyprus, in Poland, in Lithuania, in the UK, in Canada, in Australia, in USA, in Holland, in Spain, in Belgium, in Portugal, all of these various countries and many more we can help you get admissions to. Some of these countries will involve other terms and conditions, but we will guide, assist, and point you in the right direction so as to be able to achieve your goal of studying abroad. And believe me, if you work with us, you will be like those of our students who are already in the UK, who are already in Poland, who are already in Cyprus, who have tasted our services, and they have seen that Optimal Vision Recruitment Services UK and SG Education Nigeria Limited are second to none in the business of student admissions to study abroad. And on that note, I would want to end this live session. Thank you very much, and you can drop your questions. If you have any questions, you can get in touch with us via WhatsApp on +4479 640 19341. I repeat that number again, +4479 640 19341. And do have a blessed day ahead and week ahead. Thank you.